My name is Qamar Ahmed. Uh, I was a first-class cricketer in Pakistan, in Sindh province. I later captained my province, Hyderabad, in first-class cricket in Khalid Trophy, in Ayub Trophy. Uh, then I became, for a brief period, a political journalist. Then I went to England in 1964 to play league cricket and studied journalism there and got a break in a media in which non-white people were not accepted.
Yeah.
In fact, I became a reporter for the BBC World Service in 3 languages, in Urdu, Hindi and English. And the doors opened for me, and then I reported test matches for the Times, Guardian, Telegraph, AFP, Reuters, and most of the broadcasting houses of the world. I was World Cup commentator of '92 television, TV New Zealand, when Imran and Pakistan won the World Cup. So I have a very long career.
Yeah.
I have covered so far 449 test matches, and I'm looking forward to my 450 at Johannesburg.
So I just want to ask you a little bit about your playing career and what was some of the highlights of your playing career?
I was a left-arm orthodox spin bowler. I could bat, and in my days in the 50s and 60s, because I made my debut in 1956 in first-class cricket with former Pakistan, who became captain of Pakistan, Mushtaq Mohammed. He made his debut in the same match as me, and I took his wicket. He took my wicket on his debut, and later I took the wickets of the great Khalid Mohidin, who made 337 Test cricket against West Indies. He made 499 run out in a first-class match in Pakistan. Brian Lara broke his record, 501, playing for Warwickshire against Durham, and after 35 years. So I didn't play many first-class games, 17 in 8 seasons.
So obviously we know that journalism is quite a difficult task to switch into, and can be quite a difficult career path to take.
Yeah.
What has been the difficult hurdles that you had to overcome as a journalist?
I think because I made my career in England, coming from Pakistan and trying to get into the media, being a cricketer, I think it has been terribly difficult to get into the media where most of the people were locals, the white people, the English people. But the BBC wanted someone who could speak Urdu, Hindi in a test match. So they auditioned me my voice, whether my voice is good for the radio, and picked me up, and I never looked back since.
And obviously you've also covered over eight World Cups.
I covered first 8 World Cups from 1975 to 2003 in South Africa. That was my last World Cup. I packed up doing World Cups or one-day cricket after that because it involved a lot of traveling. I always found myself on an aircraft seat or in a hotel bed every second day in a different city, so that was taking the toll. And then I thought I must concentrate on Test cricket. The reason why, I being always a freelance journalist, the reason why I've done so many Test matches. I've done 732 one-day matches. I have done this 449 Tests.
Yeah. So I want you to speak to some of the aspiring journalists out there that are young and upcoming, and they also want to take this as a career. What some advice would you give them?
I think the best thing if you aiming to be a sports journalist, my job is a very specialist job, because in England if you become a sports reporter or a sports journalist, it's not so valuable as you become a specialist in a game, like in soccer, in football or cricket. So I decided I become a specialist in cricket. For an aspiring journalist anywhere, South Africa or anywhere in the world, the most important thing, of course, is that you have the urge for it. You have the knack for writing or broadcasting or speaking, and also you read a lot about what you want to do as a journalist. If you are a political journalist or a sports journalist or economics journalist, financial journalist, whatever you are, you got to have a very deep study, in-depth study of your subject. So you're always 2 steps ahead of others. And this is how you get into the mainstream and become a successful journalist. From my life, my career in cricket and cricket journalism, I've learned that you've got to read a lot to have a good backup to speak to or to write to.
Thank you very much. This was an amazing conversation. I really enjoyed it. It was a privilege.
My pleasure.
Thank you.